This video is a part of the Risk Management series and has been organized to explain a chapter judicial review board. Chapters can form a judicial review board, or JRB, to investigate individual disciplinary problems. A judicial review board is separate from a compliance committee. JRBs require a successful vote of the chapter to insert this into the chapter bylaws, which would outline the rules, duties, and selection process for the JRB. It is recommended that appointed members be active members in good standing for at least one academic term, excluding their pledge term, before serving. The chapter should try to appoint a mix of individuals that represent the current demographics of the chapter in terms of age, experience, etc. Recommended term of appointment is 1 year, and all attempts should be made not to appoint members already serving on the executive board. If that isn't possible, the E-Board can serve as the Judicial Review Board, with the President acting as the chair at the President's discretion. Members of the JRB should be able to set their personal feelings aside and rely solely on facts to make their decisions. JRB should not be needed on a regular basis. It is the exception, not the rule. The review board should be in place to investigate whether disciplinary action against an individual is justified. If you find the JRB is hearing cases on a weekly or monthly basis, there may be a fundamental issue within the chapter that needs to be addressed. Your chapter should review the policies, expectations, and the types of candidates you accept into the pledge process. If the chapter faces an issue, the charges should be submitted in writing to the Judicial Review Board. Depending on the member's status and if the chapter is willing and able to conduct an investigation, the accused will be notified of the charges and allowed to meet with the board. This will trigger the investigation to meet with all parties and gather all evidence, followed by a vote on discipline. It takes a unanimous vote of the committee for suspension or expulsion. Otherwise, a majority vote for all of their discipline before it goes to the chapter for ratification. The chapter will not decide responsibility, but will vote on the discipline. In any case, the JC must be notified immediately for further review. If charges are not substantiated, the investigation is closed. Upon completion of the investigation, forward all documentation to the Associate Director of Risk Reduction and the Judiciary Committee. If you feel the chapter is not equipped to conduct the investigation, consult the fraternity's JC. In either case, remember that fraternity policies and guidelines stated in the Constitution and Statutory Code and the Board of Directors Statement of Policy supersede chapter bylaws when a conflict occurs. These procedures regarding a chapter conducting an individual investigation are outlined in the Board of Directors Statement of Policy under Disciplinary Procedures. For any other questions, please visit the website or contact your chapter educational resource coordinator at the Heritage Center. For assistance in determining the coordinator for your region, please visit aksci.org/staff. Thank you for listening to this program. If you have ideas for future webinar or e-learning topics or suggestions on how to improve this program, please email education@aksci.org.